Governor Mike Pence addressed the state tonight. His second State of the State address included hot-button topics like a business tax cut, education, and same-sex marriage. News 18's Brittany Tyner joins us now with an overview of his address. Brittany, did he take a side in the marriage debate?
Dan, Governor Mike Pence seemed to give some signals of where he stood. First, he said he believes in traditional marriage, but also that no one on either side should be belittled because of who they are or what they believe. Either way, he urged lawmakers to take action on the controversial marriage amendment this year and put the issue to rest in 2014. But a bigger focus of his speech tonight was to push to eliminate the tax that businesses pay on personal property. While he noted the state's balanced budget last year, continued job growth, and a 5-year low of the unemployment rate of 7.3%, he says that's still too high.
To make Indiana more competitive, I want to urge all the members of both chambers. Let's work together to find a responsible way to phase out the business personal property tax. But one word of caution. As we work through this process, let's make sure we do it in a way that protects our local governments and doesn't shift the burden of this business tax onto the backs of hardworking Hoosiers.
News 18 caught up with local legislators tonight who agree. For the most part, they're all for attracting new business with the phase out of the business personal property tax, but don't want it to come at the cost of local governments.
It's something we need to look at and need to do. Ohio has implemented it, have eliminated it, and so has Illinois, if we're going to compete on getting new jobs. However, the first priority in finding a cure to this is making sure that it doesn't go on the backs of local government, which he was quoted, and or the taxpayers.
If we're going to do it, it needs to be a very slow process where we can replace those dollars locally. And the mayors have all said that. There's a large fear on their part.
I think we need to be very purposeful in what we're doing here and make sure that the locals are sitting at the table when we're making these decisions, because they're the ones that are going to be impacted. There's a variety. We heard the first version of that today in Ways and Means, so that process is now starting.
Governor Pence also talked about education items. He asked lawmakers to expand charter schools as well as create a new scholarship program for low-income children to attend preschool. He also wants to create a tax credit to promote adoption in Indiana. One notable part of tonight's speech was when he thanked State School Superintendent Glenda Ritz for her service, leading to a standing ovation. He did not mention the tensions between the two this past fall. Brittany Tyner, News 18.